Hello everyone, this is Draconis here. Hold on one moment. Okay, sound, main volume. Hello. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Okay. Keep dialogue up. Keep subtitles on. Effects. Turn that down a little bit. Your evil laughter. We're gonna keep that one. Apply. Okay. Well, if you guys can hear me now, I can't believe it's 3 minutes. Okay. Well, this is a game called Dungeons 2. I found it recently at GameStop. Decided to pick it up because it seemed a little intriguing, so let's jump in, guys. Okay. Yeah, do the campaign.
It was time. The troops of the Absolute Evil had driven the Alliance back to their capital, King's Ending. The time for the final battle had arrived. Prepare to destroy the Alliance, and with it, all good in the land once and for all.
Keep in mind, guys, I only paid $9.99 for this thing, so... The forces of... the troops of the Absolute Evil. Oh, dear Lord. It's gonna be one of those, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Play.
Once upon a time, there was a kingdom full of flowers and rainbows, where the sun shone all the time and there was loads of that goody-goody, lovey-dovey good people stuff going on. There, the alliance of abominably good people lived in unearned wealth and prosperity. But there was a path leading to a different place there. At the end of this path was a rock. There was a cave carved in this rock in which the Absolute Evil lived. It wasn't a grubby, damp cave smelling of muck and mildew, but a deep, dark dungeon, so dark that even darkness itself was afraid of it.
Okay.
It was home to numerous innocent monsters who enjoyed a happy, contented existence, living in complete harmony with their environment.
Is that a unicorn on a
But time and
stick?
again, the sickening, sweet-smelling good
How is
visited
it
this
still
underworld
alive?
in search of treasure and experience points. Many monsters found this to be the death of them, but much worse, the Absolute Evil's treasures were being stolen. One day, just as a few more heroes had finished plundering its dungeon, the Absolute Evil decided it had had enough, and decided to do something new, something quite monstrous. Go to the surface.
I'm done, fools.
The Alliance tried to resist, but the approaching horde just flowed over them like an angry wave of axes, teeth, and bad breath. After numerous unrelenting battles, the Absolute Evil finally stood before the Alliance's capital, King's Ending.
Your creatures will not feel any thirst on the surface. It's probably the humid air, or your opponent's breaking out in a cold sweat. Okay, this may be a hidden gem of a game. We'll see. Tell me what you guys think about all of this in the comments if you want to. Oh dear Lord, I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy this. Oh man, I think I am. But yeah, this is completely blind. I have never heard of this game once, and I think it might just be a hidden treasure.
After countless battles, the forces of the Absolute Evil reached the Alliance capital, King's Ending. The
Game of
lovable
Thrones might want
remnants
to
of the
copyright
forces of
that.
good had come here to make ready for the final battle.
King's
Evil
Ending,
would
King's
pay a high
Landing.
price
Yeah.
indeed to storm those fortress walls, or so they thought.
Is this RTS?
Suddenly, a rumble rose from deep within the earth. Stones burst asunder, revealing an ancient path into the depths. Out of the depths of Stygian darkness arises the invincible evil. With earth-shaking steps, the unstoppable evil began its trek towards the front. In the terribly improbable event that it may have forgotten how that works, a formidable help function has been provided.
Oh, that's funny. Someone had fun with that. Okay, so... Okay.
The presence of the absolute evil was also reflected in the land itself. Grass withered, and in places the ground tore open to reveal bubbling lava.
I have a presence of death. Those rabbits just died just by being next to me. I change everything just by being next to it. He auto-killed it. What?
Even the forest could not withstand the aura of the ultimate evil, and beat a hasty retreat.
You want to make up your mind, man? Is it ultimate evil or invincible evil?
A few of the Alliance units had entrenched
Might
themselves.
want to come up with a name.
A determined absolute evil marched towards them in order to strike them down with its mighty weapon.
I don't even know what this classifies as yet.
The absolute evil had discovered a medal. These legendary awards ensured a creature could be made even more powerful. Only one downside: a creature could only wear one at a time. Eyes ablaze with greed, the insidious evil gazed upon the blood-drenched battlefield. Here the last defenders of good would die, and an age of evil begin.
I think it's just throwing out names now.
Projectiles from the Alliance's catapults darkened the sky, but the Horde's fighting skills were at their best in darkness, if they survived. Absolute evil strode like a war god through the defenders' ranks and smote them with ease to the ground.
Okay, these things need to die. Goodbye. I like how I'm one-shotting everything.
The absolute evil destroyed the defenders' camp in the east with the greatest of ease. Now, only one tiny camp offers any resistance to the absurdly evil evil. And even that won't be able to hold out for much longer.
I'm loving this. This is freaking hilarious. Yeah, I'm making my verdict now. This is a hidden gem of the game. How has no one heard of this? This is fantastic. Simple yet hilarious.
The absolute evil destroyed the defenders' camp in the west with the greatest of ease. The defenders in front of the city had been beaten to a pulp and defeated. Now the time had come to attack King's Ending. The final battle beckoned.
Love how I'm just soloing
The
this.
city gate was firmly barricaded by the Alliance's archers, but the absolute evil would not allow itself to be held up by such a ridiculous impediment. So, go get them! Destroy them now! Oh yes, sorry, stay in character.
This game's actually freaking... Are you kidding me? It's breaking the third wall.
Open the gate to the city.
That's awesome. It's breaking the third wall. So what exactly am I doing again? Damn, I missed it. I think I'm looking for a key? Hello. How do I get there?
The absolute evil had a good long think, but at precisely that exact moment, it decided to act and to deploy its overwhelming magic powers.
Okay, so I'm using... Looks like this might work a little.
But this proved to be a complete fallacy. It would appear that the distracted evil was not aware that it should use one of its powers here, something that could have been done with ease via the GUI. If in doubt, the formidable help utility could also have been consulted on the matter.
Really? Okay. Look, man. I'm looking for abilities that can work here.
Using its legend
There we go.
and wait for it, dairy powers. The absolute evil destroyed the impediment with ease and simultaneously eliminated a whole group of defenders. True story. The road to the capital was now clear. The absolute evil did not hesitate for even 1 nanosecond. The insidious evil entered King's Ending. A small, pitiful group of defenders stood in its way. Suddenly, the doors of several houses in the city opened, and with a loud roar, defenders bore down on the rather surprised evil. An ambush.
Go away. Okay. This is a little fun. It really is. I will not lie. Don't mind me, I'm just blowing up your buildings. Don't mind me at all. Goodbye. Gone.
The invincible evil had crushed the defenders. King's Ending had been defeated. At least, that's what it thought.
What the? What you talking about, fool?
Suddenly, the final heroes of the Alliance emerged from nowhere. Another ambush? Now, this was becoming very boring. But wait, this time it was different. Instead, the heroes raised their hands and started singing an incomprehensible chant. A magical ritual? This did not bode well. Well, actually, it boded the arrival of good things, great things, unless you happen to be the absolute evil.
Someone had to have very much fun with this.
Somewhere
Continue.
in the depths of the dungeon, the ultimate evil awoke. It did not know what had happened, nor why it had awoken, but it longed for revenge. The last remaining heroes of the country joined forces and cast a powerful banishment spell. The absolute evil disappeared from sight with a threatening gesture, and a faint whispered, "I'll be there," could be heard coming from its lips. The absolute evil had been banished, and its essence shattered into several pieces. Its reign of terror had ended. The good people of the overworld rejoiced, and an era of peace began for the Alliance. The evil creatures were driven back into the underground, doomed to serve as cannon fodder for pleasure-seeking adventurers. Meanwhile, secreted away in the world's most inaccessible places, the last remains of the absolute evil were resting.
Was that the One Ring?
Never again to see the light of the overworld. Until
Tell me in the
today,
comments, guys, if that was the One Ring.
somewhere deep under the earth, the ultimate evil awoke.
Use the Orc Chieftain to counteract enchantments from enemy pixies. He is fiercely loyal and hence cannot be enchanted, His bell cry quickly shocks your units out of it. Yeah, this is fun. I love this already. I don't care how simple it looks. It's freaking meta and hilarious. Definitely no game of the year, but it is a hidden gem.
And the hand of terror arose, controlled by the ultimate evil.
Okay.
Come on, hand of terror, arise, damn you! Methinks that exploring the surrounding area would be a sensible strategy. However, to do this, light would be required. Still not bright enough. An old throne room was revealed by the light.
Really?
Circumstances remained
Okay.
a mystery. The hand of terror flew through the throne room, following each and every thought the ultimate evil had. After a few flying sessions, the ultimate evil was able to control the hand with ease. The time had come to call forth creatures who were completely devoted to it and would do its dirty work. Little snots were the
Slaves
dregs of
are
each and every
creating
dungeon and
dungeons.
spent their time taking care of it. The expansion-mad evil hired one snot on the spot.
Room menu.
The first little snot appeared. It was completely ready to work in the dungeon and to crawl in the dust before the ultimate evil. Little snots were important to the ultimate evil because they took care of many important little things, such as excavating new areas.
Oh, cool. He has a
The
name.
psionically gifted evil could sense the presence of something important that was buried to the south. It instructed its little snots to dig in that direction. As quick as a fart, the little snot made his way to the marked position
I
and
got
began
it
to
quickly.
dig.
Dig, my little buddy. Get it done. It's actually a little fun.
Behold, the creatures of the overjoyed evil had apparently been much more industrious than it had thought. A great dungeon was revealed behind the wall. Everything was already in place. Doors, traps, a well-filled treasury. Oh wait, treasury?
Treasure?
And where, if you please, is this treasury? Oh well. One can't expect too much of these mindless little snots. First of all, some gold had to be dug out to make space for a treasury to be created. The hand of terror swiftly marked a few small gold veins so that the little snots could excavate them.
Oh, cool. Okay.
As soon as the
Yes,
gold vein
keep
was
going.
selected, a little snot immediately set out to mine valuable gold for the greedy evil.
Give me that gold. It's my gold. Mine for the taking. It's mine. Mine me that gold. Dig, boys. Dig, boys. I don't remember the rest of the song. But it's perfect for this scenario. Mine me that gold. Oh, this is great.
Once most of the gold had been mined, the Hand of Terror quickly created a treasury on the spot so that the precious metal could be safely stored.
Okay, guys, hurry up. Hurry up and mine that one. Why is that one taking you so long? Okay, making it around it.
The clever evil mastered this task with flying colors. From now on, little snots could use the treasury to store mined gold. It was then at the greedy evil's disposal whenever more rooms needed to be built or new creatures recruited. Little snots were all well and good, but were too weak and cowardly to defend the dungeon. Since it was not able to defend itself, the ultimate evil would have to hire some orcs. But they would require food. Liquid food. Well, beer to be precise. So the next important thing to build was a brewery. And that would require some space to be created. The ultimate evil had the feeling that its servants were not really putting their backs into the work. Might a hearty slap from the hand of terror change that?
The work. Oh, little buddies. Yeah, guys, this is just great. Okay. So, this is basically an RTS plus dungeon creation. And as a DM for D&D, I actually love this to death. Oh man. But you guys let me know in the comments if you want an actual Let's Play of this.
The brewery site, and with quick finger snaps from the hand of terror, the room stood ready.
You guys let me know whether or not you want me to do a Let's Play of this in the future.
With a sigh of resignation, the overworked evil set about taking care of that too.
Really? Where? What am I doing?
The hard-working evil effortlessly built a brewing copper so that delicious beer could be brewed as soon as possible. One of the little snots started working on the brewing copper. The nostalgic evil banished all thoughts of Oktoberfest and brass bands. Those would have to wait. More important tasks had to be completed first. Both beer and gold were now available in the dungeon, so it was time to hire some creatures to defend against greedy heroes or whatever else snuck around underground. At present, it was only simple orcs declaring undying loyalty to the ultimate evil. The rest of the horde was scattered to the winds.
Okay, so how am I gonna get orcs? Hit a little snot.
The sadistic evil encouraged its creature to work a little faster, with a friendly but not at all gentle slap.
Okay, so how do I... Okay, so I have to go here.
Orcs were defensive close combat specialists, capable of dealing with many opponents. However, they were very vulnerable to ranged attacks.
Okay, guys, you let me know. This is all I'm gonna have time for. You guys let me know if you want me to do a full-on Let's Play of this, because this is just great. Till next time, Draconis signing out. See you guys.